Ryu and the Magical Flower. Long, long ago, in a deep forest, there was a place where a beautiful, magical flower bloomed. People said if you found it and brought it home, you'd be happy forever. Many tried to find this legendary flower, but the journey was far and very dangerous. One day, a young man named Ryu from the little village heard about this magical flower.
How fascinating.
He thought, interested in the story very much. And one day, he finally decided to begin his search for the flower.
Everyone, I'll find it and bring it back.
He said to his friends.
No, you shouldn't go.
It's very dangerous.
No one's ever made it there.
Maybe the flower isn't even real, just a story.
The villagers tried to stop him, but Ryu was determined.
Don't worry, I'll definitely find it and come back. I want to be happy. Don't you all? Does anyone want to come with me?
He asked strongly, but no one wanted to go with him. He left the village alone and started his journey towards the deep forest. The path from the village got narrower and harder. Ryu pressed on along a path overgrown with grass as tall as himself, and then he walked endlessly along dangerous cliff edges. As the day went by, Ryu kept going on the darkening path. It was steep and slippery, with rocks falling. He was scared of falling off, but kept going, holding onto rocks, finding his way. There was no moon, so he couldn't see much. He got really tired. Then he found a cold cave. Stumbled inside the cave, he lay down his tired body and spent the night there. When the sun came up, he started walking again. The path got wider, but then he saw a wide and fast river ahead. It wasn't easy to cross. However, Ryu bravely entered the river. He slipped on rocks many times, but kept going. Splashes of water soaked his entire body. As the current grew deeper, threatening to swallow him, he grasped onto rocks, drenched but determined, until finally reaching the other side. He found himself in a deep, dark forest. Without the sun in sight and with no sense of direction, Ryu got totally lost. But he didn't give up. He marked trees and kept wandering. Finally, he saw the edge of the forest. When he got out, he saw a beautiful stream and lots of flowers.
Wow!
Taking a deep breath, amazed by its beauty, Ryu looked around. Tall trees were gone, and there was an endless blue sky right above him. He stepped into the flower field.
How beautiful!
With shining eyes, Ryu walked on. Then, among them, there was one particularly beautiful and enchanting flower blooming proudly.
Oh, you must be.
He gasped, reaching out, but then he stopped. He couldn't move anymore, even though the flower he dreamed of was right there. Then Ryu realized something important. The real happiness wasn't in picking the magical flower. It was in protecting where it grew. Ryu went back to the village. He told everyone about the flower and why it was important to protect nature. From that day, the villagers cherished nature and each other. They lived happily together, dreaming of seeing the magical flower one day. Ryu became a hero in the village, and his courage and wisdom were remembered for generations.